In a secret laboratory behind the old bookshelf, while carving pieces of moonlight to put into a glass vial, by a single trivial mistake brushing past my fingertips, a violet potion falls to the floor with a thud breaking apart. As a sweet yet bittersweet fragrance diffuses, subtly coloring the frozen room, smoke rises over the static air, and within it, shimmering fragments of memories awaken. Those things I thought were lost in the midst of busy times, our very first page, those brilliant names, this little commotion brought upon by a clumsy spell, gently thaws my cheeks that had frozen cold. The potion of memories dropped by a clumsy alchemist, a sweet commotion summoning seasons gone by, between the swaying violet mists, within the scattering fragrance, bury your today. Through the nostalgic trembling of the guitar, beyond the tender resonance of the flute, the most accidental and dazzling consolation offered by time in this moment, I am submerged in the days I miss so much. Potion of memories dropped by a clumsy alchemist, a sweet commotion summoning seasons gone by, between the swaying violet mists, within the scattering fragrance, bury your today. Through the nostalgic trembling of the guitar, beyond the tender resonance of the flute, the most accidental and dazzling consolation offered by time in this moment, I am submerged in the days I miss so much. The diffusing fragrance slowly settles down into a cozy silence, and the fragments of memory slip back into the warm diary. What a tender mistake it is, just like your memories. a small room trapped by square walls, an old wardrobe that no one ever paid attention to. When I cautiously open that heavy wooden door, an endless silver night sea unfolds instead of darkness. Blue waves that have swallowed the moonlight touch my toes, and rising grandly from the deep abyss is my long-held secret and soul sanctuary. A massive whale welcomes me. The noises in the room and the suffocating air fade away beyond the distant horizon as my gravity-defying body is carried by the ripples. Finally, a perfect freedom that allows me to breathe. The whale's ocean hidden inside the secret wardrobe, an infinite embrace that makes you forget cramped reality between the swaying blue mist within the distant song, and trust your night. Through the mysterious resonance of the guitar, beyond the warm gliding of the bass, the most grand and deep consolation offered by the abyss. In this moment, I swim along with the whale. Ocean hidden inside the secret wardrobe, an infinite embrace that makes you forget cramped reality between the swaying blue mist within the distant song, and trust your night. Through the mysterious resonance of the guitar, beyond the warm gliding of the bass, the most grand and deep consolation offered by the abyss. In this moment, I swim along with the whale, rest salvaged from the embrace of the deepest sea. A night where the knots in my heart scatter away like sea foam. What a free night it is, just like your imagination. kicking off the heavy shoes of a long day. As I close my eyes and sink into the depths of the bed, from the softest corner of the night sky, a piece of white cloud approaches without a sound. Softly, step by step, it settles down upon my chest, gently kneading me like the tender steps of a cat, smoothing out the rustling, sharp edges of my worries, softening them into round shapes with its cozy down. Even without a single word spoken aloud, a touch that recognizes the weight on my weary shoulders, as the faint music box melody grazes my ears. The temperature of the night rises with a pleasant warmth, a blanket of clouds resembling a cat's gentle steps, a tender silence melting away tangled hearts between the swaying pastel lights, within the deepening reassurance. And trust your breath through the round resonance of the piano, beyond the soft trembling of the guitar, the coziest and most tender consolation offered by the night. In this moment I am held in the embrace of the clouds. A blanket of clouds resembling a cat's gentle steps, a tender silence melting away tangled hearts between the swaying pastel lights, within the deepening reassurance. And trust your breath through the round resonance of the piano, beyond the soft trembling of the guitar, the coziest and most tender consolation offered by the night. In this moment I am held in the embrace of the clouds, a night where the rhythm of the purring breaths and the texture of the clouds become one. What remains is only a cozy warmth and the entrance to a deep sleep. What a tender night it is, just like your soul. Passing the final night of Earth and escaping its orbit, a secret garden filled with green and violet gases, a forest of infinite silence that no one has ever tended. Wherever my footsteps touch, a new star begins to breathe. Within this mysterious space where even time flows slowly as cosmic dust, ending a journey of hundreds of millions of years, settles down the long and heavy memories of my day quietly find their place, just like their long voyage. A peace felt deep in the chest, even without the breath of an atmosphere. The heart, having lost its gravity, floats up lighter than light to the dreamlike melody. Drifting through the ancient mist, I finally feel that I have arrived at the grand home called the universe. A nebula garden where cosmic dust settles, the vast mercy of space, embracing scattered souls between the swaying gas clouds. Within the twinkling stardust, entrust your breath. Through the warm trembling of the guitar, beyond the distant resonance of the mellotron, the most wondrous and immense consolation offered by the heavens. In this moment I become a tiny leaf of the nebula. Dust settles, the vast mercy of space, embracing scattered souls between the swaying gas clouds. Within the twinkling stardust, entrust your breath. Through the warm trembling of the guitar, beyond the distant resonance of the mellotron, the most wondrous and immense consolation offered by the heavens. In this moment I become a tiny leaf of the nebula. The deepest rest encountered at the place furthest traveled. What remains is only the unwavering stillness of the universe. What a dazzling garden it is, just like your essence. At the northernmost point of the map, a land of frozen silence, a secret festival that arrives after the sun goes to sleep. the green curtain ripples and drapes across the sky. An icy stage that no one has ever seen opens up. Between the cracks of the firmly hardened glacier, bubbles imbued with starlight dance lightly, following the cold breath offered by the wind. Frozen memories draw an elegant orbit as the frosty air fills the deepest part of my chest. The temperatures of the cluttered world are slowly forgotten. To this secret rhythm hidden behind the Aurora curtain, I completely entrust my body and take a step forward. The ice waltz hidden behind the curtain of Aurora, the polar night's elegant silence soothing a chilly heart. Between the swaying curtains of light, within the transparent ice, and trust your warmth. Through the lyrical steps of the heart, beyond the clear trembling of the glass, the most exotic and dazzling consolation offered by the earth. In this moment, I become a cold purity. Behind the curtain of Aurora, the polar night's elegant silence soothing a chilly heart. Between the swaying curtains of light, within the transparent ice, and trust your warmth. Through the lyrical steps of the heart, beyond the clear trembling of the glass, the most exotic and dazzling consolation offered by the earth. In this moment, I become a cold purity. When the aurora slowly dissolves into transparency across the night sky, the heart finally reaches the cleanest state of tranquility. What a frosty consolation it is, just like your soul. Deep into the night, when all the doors of the world are locked, A library filled only with the scent of old leather. When a single small candle lights the edge of the darkness, nameless shadows wake up all across the walls. Long black melodies stretching between the bookshelves. Perhaps they are the size of sentences I haven't read yet. Shadows dancing along with the flickering flame grow longer without a sound, resembling my solitude. As the quill passes over the paper with a scratching sound, thoughts that were frozen finally begin to breathe within the traces of time where candle wax gathers. I write down my own world, line by line. Shadows traced by a library candle, an elegant silence lulling a weary mind between the swaying lights within the heavy bookshelves. Capture your thoughts through the low confessions of the cello, beyond the blurred resonance of the piano, the most noble and deep consolation offered by the night. In this moment, I become a part of the shadow. Between the swaying lights within the heavy bookshelves, capture your thoughts through the low confessions of the cello, beyond the blurred resonance of the piano, the most noble and deep consolation offered by the night. In this moment, I become a part of the shadow. When the burning candle marks its final period, the library sinks back into perfect darkness. What remains is only the peace in a cleared mind. Unspoken thoughts remain like footprints on this heavy, weighed down afternoon at the beach. A blue touch running from beyond the horizon tenderly embraces my shoreline. Fragments of rough emotions, tangled worries, they all melt into the white foam and return to the sea. In that repeating rhythm of rolling in and out, contained in every shattering droplet. Only now do I lay down the heavy names and begin a confession that only the waves and I know. The confession of silver sand washed by waves, the ocean's resonance padding a cluttered life between the swaying vibrations upon the clear horizon. And trust your tears through the piano melodies beyond the clear trembling of the heart, the most refreshing and deep consolation offered by the earth. In this moment I become a clean grain of sand. Confession of silver sand washed by waves, the ocean's resonance padding a cluttered life between the sway vibrations upon the clear horizon. And trust your tears through the piano refreshing and deep consolation offered by the earth. In this moment I become a clean grain of sand, a shoreline of the heart, smooth as if born again, a blank slate piece where nothing is written. What a clear consolation it is, just like your soul. Opening the wooden door that has been closed for a long time. White dust scatters over the frozen time, peeking shyly through the narrow cracks of the window. The afternoon sunlight settles upon the top of my feet. Old boxes abandoned in the corners of memory, times of silence that piled up as much as my heavy heart. In the touch of light that tenderly caresses them, the darkness that had hardened stiff begins to melt away. My precious fragments that I had lived forgetting become golden powder and dance in the air. The smell of old paper reaching the tip of my nose shadows seems to whisper to my weary self that it's okay. Afternoon sunlight visiting the dusty attic, a warm resonance filling a lonely space between the swaying beams of light. Within the quiet peace and trust your breath. Through the guitar melodies beyond the deep trembling of the cello, the most trivial yet deep consolation offered by time. In this moment, I'm in my complete sanctuary. Afternoon sunlight visiting the dusty attic, a warm resonance filling a lonely space between the swaying beams of light. Within the quiet peace and trust your breath. Through the guitar melodies beyond the deep trembling of the cello, the most trivial yet deep consolation offered by time. In this moment, I'm in my complete sanctuary. A new breath blooming over faded memories. Soon the attic becomes the coziest room in the world. What a warm afternoon it is, just like your smile. The clamor of the world above grows further and further away. My heavy body becomes a light fragment, inch by inch, into a deeper shade of blue. I cast myself down and slowly descend. Even the sharp words that once drifted above the surface, and the weary eyes scorched by the sunlight, here they all become soft bubbles brushing past me and vanishing into the void. Forget about gravity, for this is a place where even time has stopped, where only my breath becomes the sole vibration. When the deep blue silence embraces me, I finally become free from the world. Blue stillness sinking below the surface, a tender resonance of the deep sea lulling a weary soul. Between the swaying water pressure, within the deepening silence, and trust your weight through the piano's resonance, beyond the low trembling of the cello, the heaviest and deepest consolation offered by the ocean. In this moment, I become a part of the blue silence. Stillness sinking below the surface, a tender resonance of the deep sea, lulling a weary soul between the swaying water pressure, within the deepening silence, and trust your weight through the piano's resonance, beyond the low trembling of the cello, the heaviest and deepest consolation offered by the ocean. In this moment, I become a part of the blue silence, my clear soul reaching the deepest depths. What remains is only transparent peace and a quiet pulse. What a cozy ocean it is, just like your embrace. Leaning against the window, quietly closing my eyes, a familiar scent brushes the tip of my nose from somewhere. The air and temperature of that day, I thought I'd forgotten. The wind blowing from the far side of memory knocks on my door. The laughter that stayed frozen in faded photographs, a clumsy letter sent by my younger self, carried by the wind, it settles upon my lap, lighting a small fire in my heart that had grown cold. A tender touch that traveled through the dust of time. The more I try to hold on, the further it fades away. But those missed names become stars one by one, gently shining upon my weary today. The wind blowing from the far side of memory, a faint resonance waking frozen time between the sway Through the piano melodies, beyond the deep trembling of the cello, the warmest and most transparent consolation offered by memories. In this moment I go back in time to meet you. The wind blowing from the far side of memory, a faint resonance waking frozen time between the swaying waves within the blurred scenery. Capture your traces through the piano melodies, beyond the deep trembling of the cello, the warmest and most transparent consolation offered by memories. In this moment I go back in time to meet you. A single clear tear where the wind once lingered. Within my heart only the courage to live again remains. What a mist wind it is, just like your voice.